Somebody go check on Floyd Mayweather. He might be losing his mind. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Well, Mayweather was on something. I don't know what. Look, bro, he was walking around. How are we just hearing about this, 20 years later? What, more than 20 years later? 25 years later? All of a sudden, he witnessed Tupac getting shot. Now, is it possible? Maybe. Was Floyd Mayweather in Vegas in the late 90s? Possibly. I don't know. But it's like, bro, you sound crazy saying this right now out of nowhere. What exactly did he say? Let me bring that up, because he was like, I saw some of it, but he was like, yeah, it was right there, man. Right.
Car pulled right here and shot Tupac at this light. Car went that way. I was living right here in 1996 when Tupac got killed. Right here. I ain't never told nobody.
I mean, he probably, if he was living near there, maybe he saw the aftermath. I don't think he saw it actually happen. He was probably out having fun. But he's lying, bro. He's lying. He probably lived near it, and he's like, oh, man, that was right near my apartment. I don't think he actually witnessed it. Chrisean Rock. I was drunk the whole time, and it wasn't because I love to drink. It was something I needed. I'm straight around that energy. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't drink no more. I honestly couldn't be around. Come on. Chrisean Rock, you're the problem. You broke into his house. You begged to be around him. You weren't held captive. Like, stop. You're not the victim. You guys are just two toxic people. You guys are both problems. Like, he's equally a problem. Blueface is a clown, and you're a clown. And you guys are clowns together. It's a circus. It's the Big Apple Circus. Come on. All right, so supposedly YNW Melly told King Von what he did because Old Block J Hood was on Adam 22 podcast, and he was saying, yo, I got into it with Von, and he was like, hey, YNW Melly, why'd you say that to him? Because I guess Old Block, let's see what we could say. Old Block J Hood got into it with YNW Melly's camp, and they were saying stuff online, and I guess King Von checked him. He said, why'd you say that? He did that because they were trying to extort him. Who? We might need him called to the stand. And then he was like, YNW Melly deserves to be in jail. Now that's a big no-no if you're from the block. You don't wish jail on nobody. But Old Block J Hood, nobody knew about him until he started yamming his mouth. There's a couple people out here that run their mouths. What's another one? What's the guy from Lawson? All of a sudden, he's somebody. He's on Adam 22 show now. All the time. What's his name? I can't remember all these characters in my head all the time. But he's another one. A lot of these guys just go on these places and people, and they talk, and you've never heard of them. They never had a rap career, anything. It's crazy. So what's her name? Tina Lawson or whatever. She's divorcing her husband. In this interview, she said, I prayed for my man, and he's not perfect. Like, why put him down, right? The way she said it, and then he was like, I'm not perfect. And she said, hell no. Like, whoa. Like, no, she must have been mean to him, man. Because, and no offense to Beyonce or anything. It's just that, because I think Beyonce and Jay-Z obviously they have a different dynamic. This has nothing to do with them. But the mom, I don't know, man. Like, she treated him pretty poorly. And it seemed like a good dude. I don't, we don't know what really happened, but I don't know. It was kind of mean to do that on TV. Boosie running his mouth, talking about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all this. Like, bro, Boosie will get the type of guy who'll get some information and just run right to the internet and just start yammering about it instead of like doing more research. Boosie should be worried about that. This has nothing to do with that. This has to do with Boosie should be more worried about living by example and protecting his kids instead of going to jail all the time. Okay, this guy has a gun case every 6 months. Okay, Boosie is not. Boosie is getting to be annoying. I'm gonna be honest. Like, he became one of these people that are. And this is a guy who actually can rap and do things, make movies and stuff. But he's just too much. He's becoming one of these guys that has nothing going on, talking on podcasts all the time. Meaning giving his opinion when, like, we looked at you as a rapper, and people are going to listen to you because you were a rapper. You know, you weren't just a podcaster. So now you're like getting out of your realm. But here's the thing: people will stop. People are going to stop and have stopped listening to his music. He dropped an album and sold 500 copies. 500 copies. This is Boosie. If you make the shift, you got to be prepared to let everything go. That's all I'm saying. I know somebody will come for me in the comments, but whatever. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.